Welcome back to the Mystery Files of Detective Inaba. Number 2. I have to remember where exactly we left off here. I don't know why I saved in slot 12, but I guess I did. How do I play this game? Go to your guest room to summarize the case. Right. I think it's a good time to summarize everything we've discovered on our second day of investigation. I've uncovered so much in such a short period of time, I'll say. And that's why I have everything jotted down in my notes. So go ahead and ask me anything you need to refresh yourselves on. Oh good. Revenge letter to Mrs. Sakaki. Anina's notes. Oh, Kaede and Bun Bun. On a notebook. Miss Sakaki showed us an old letter, written by a former housekeeper, Mrs. K. Alba. Miss Alba worked for the family a long time ago. So those her affair with Mr. Sakaki, had twins, a boy and a girl. Miss Alba later died in a house fire. Mrs. Sakaki never met Miss Alba's children. So Miss Alba's children could be, theoretically, right under her nose. Sleeping pills. Mr. Sakaki's autopsy report had sleeping pills in his system. Perp killed Mr. Sakaki while he was unconscious. He was taking sleeping pills. Miss Sasimoto takes sleeping pills. She doesn't lock her in the drawer where she keeps them. Now anyone is a culprit. Back to square one. Question everyone. Only Miss Sasimoto takes sleeping pills. Death threat. Sent to Miss Sakura Sakaki. Miss Sakura received a death threat. Later she gives up her inheritance or she will die. Hard to guess who sent the death threat. And asked Miss Inspector Harmon for police protection. I do wonder if that's optional. Azusa? Yeah. Because remember from the beginning, Azusa gave Miss Sasimoto the sleeping pills. Miss Sasimoto bumped into Azusa. She accidentally spilled water all over him and Mr. Inaba. Azusa laughed it off at first. When Miss Sasimoto tried to help Azusa, he had a violent outburst, and the moment she touched him, none of normal reaction at all. Did something happen to Azusa? Broken teacup. Poisoning. And a broken teacup next to a vial in the butler's pantry. Vial was filled with methanol alcohol. The poisoner made a blunder. Dropped the teacup while trying to apply the poison. Tishihara told us the teacup belonged to Miss Sakura. Me, Nina, Mr. Inaba, Dr. Harima, Mr. Ishihara, and Miss Sasimoto don't know why or how the teacup or vial got broken. The poisoner tried to kill Miss Sakura for the inheritance. Likely. That's about it, eh? If any of you want to look over my notes again, just say the word. Good work, Arima. Shame we're still no closer to finding the killer. Yeah, that part never gets easy. Knock knock? Hello? I'm sorry to interrupt, but dinner is ready. Please come to the dining room as soon as you're finished, sirs. And ma'am, we'll be right there. Oh boy. Hey, Kyoko stay. Is everybody now present? Good. And let's get ready to eat dinner. Somehow our dishes look different. The tableware been changed recently. That is correct, Mr. Tsubaki. I noticed that another of our dishes was broken. One of our dishes was broken, therefore I arranged to change the entire set to have them match. That's pretty impressive how you're always on top of things, Mr. Ishihara. Not like it'll matter. Sakura would just end up breaking up another teacup again either way. Huh? Oh dear me. Thankfully I haven't broken anything recently, Akabe. Oh dear, thankfully I haven't broken anything recently, Akane. I like to think that we all broken at least one thing in our lifetime. Yeah, same. I've never broken anything. I've broken hearts. Come now, can't this talk wait until later? I don't want our food getting cold. Ishihara, my man, bring me some booze. As you wish, sir. Natsume. I'm not sure if you noticed it yet, but we're trying to have a wholesome family dinner here. Do you have a personal problem with me having a bit of self-indulgence, my dear sister? Well, not really, but... You've been unusually upbeat ever since this morning, Natsume. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Let's say I've got a good feeling about all this. Really? A good feeling, you say? By the way, when is that lousy detective gonna get out of my house? Oh, shut up. Lousy? Oh, please be strong, Mr. Inaba. I call it as I see it, man. You've been investigating this case this whole damn time. You've done nothing but come up empty. I've come up with this. Oh, Flippy the Bird. I'm sorry that I'm a professional who prefers to not present inconclusive evidence to my clients. Let everyone know once everything's solved. That's just legalese bullshit for I don't know crap, right? Here's some legalese bullshit for go fuck yourself. Which I hate to say this, the killer may have gotten away with a perfect crime. Please don't say that, Mr. Inaba. You'll definitely solve this mystery and Inspector Harmer will arrest the killer. We've got to catch them first. Are you putting on an act to try and provoke someone? Natsume, that's enough. Your crassness has gone too far. You wanna know what I think? You should shut the fuck up, Tsubaki. Anyway, looks like that stupid-ass detective won't be leaving anytime soon. Just my luck. Is it just me, or has Mr. Natsume's distaste for you turned into pure hatred, Mr. Inaba? It'd be safe to say that it was venom from the very start. I'd be more alarmed if he suddenly respected me. Is this what meals have been like here for you guys the entire time? Just once I like to have a cordial, quiet meal. Well guys, I'm going back with Miss Sakura to provide security cover. I appreciate all you've done for us, Inspector. If anything happens to you, dear, I'll come rush to your side immediately. And cry. I sincerely doubt that, Stookums, but I appreciate the sentiment nonetheless. I don't cry. I was joking about the crying part, Arma. Please. With that, it's time for me to go back to my desk room. If anything bad happens, I'll be there in a flash. I sincerely doubt that, so just stay asleep. That's so mean, Mr. Inaba! Hey, don't worry, I fully understand. All I have to do is snap my fingers twice, right? I've already told you that I'm your assistant, not your personal servant. Go to sleep for the night in your guest room. AK, we're going to do everything but that. Snow is still accumulating. What kind of trouble can we get into here? 20 in meals. Oh. Mr. Kurita, would you please lend Miss Sasimoto a hand if you could? To be honest, sir, I don't really have anything else going for me outside my green thumb and all. Oh, please don't give me flack so I accidentally break a dish or two, sir. As long as it does not increase my own workload, then I'm fine with it. Well, okay. At least he's trying to get Sasimoto some help. The menu for tomorrow's breakfast will be French toast and potato salad. Finished, we will have orange slices for dessert. Yes, breakfast dessert. Wait. Potato salad for breakfast? Now where could Miss Sasimoto be? We still can't go into the storage room. Oh wait, where did you go? There's people moving about here that I don't know about. You're not here. There's enough investigating for the day. I should retire for the night. Okay, what's going on up here? Hey! You know the Joker that's usually seen in a deck of playing cards? I'm sure there's a common misconception that the Fool in the Tarot is the antecedent, or predecessor, in other words, to the Joker? Wow, I didn't know that. Is there anything you don't know, Asusa? Oh, hey, anyone can look that stuff up. It's really nothing. That's not true. You're the smartest person I've ever met. Oh, okay, that's enough praise of it. Oh, she loves her big brother. I'm really humbled by all his compliment. I don't know why she has to gush about how wonderful I am. She's a sweet kid and she loves her big brother. My big brother, Asusa, is the most amazing person in the whole wide world. You are adorable. Oh yeah, we have been through all of these. Anyone in here? Natsume. Oh, Tsubaki. And that is why I propose that this project should be done exactly in this manner. Don't you agree? Like, are you even hearing yourself, Tsubaki? Everything you're suggesting right now sounds ridiculous. What you need is a reality check. I wish you'd stop dismissing anything I have to say before it even has the chance to leave my mouth. I know Akane can be a handful sometimes, but she seems even more irritable than usual now. I'm like so seriously stressed out. It's only getting worse every moment. Oh, there you are. Miss Sasimoto, I wish to know if you have any duties you'd like for me to help you out with. You want to help me out? I think I have a good handle on things here, Mr. Kurita, but thank you for asking. No need to be modest, Miss Sasimoto. Mr. Ishihara personally asked for me to help you out, so here I am. Now let's get all this done so we can get to some shut-eye. If you could... That's the case, then could you please help me finish up sweeping and dusting the second floor? I'd really appreciate it. Leave it to me. I'll go make the place look all primula and proper. Oh, alright, does meet your new Nemesia. I'll have this done before you know it. Good man. Oh, well, oh shit, you're dusting. Hollyhock moly. Being a housekeeper is real hard work. Maybe I should chip in next time, too. Well, you're trying. Oh, hello, Kyoko. I gave my men a bit of Miss Sasimoto's sleeping pills to give to the lab for comparison. Hopefully we should have the results tomorrow. You can entrust Mr. Sakura's safety and security to me. I'll stay here overnight and keep her safe. Oh, I'm too scared to sleep tonight. Oh, I hope nothing happens to you. Asshole's not here. Oh wait, you're in the bar. Here's asshole. What do you want this time? Nothing? Thought so. Go away, and I hope the door hits you on the way out. Hope you choke on that guitar. I don't even know what that means. Nina! Need something, Mr. Inaba? No. Don't mind me. Yuki. What the heck? Can you believe that my Natsume was ignoring me all day? He was too busy being a dickhead. Too busy being an absolute fucking jackass. Bathroom. This just says loose. Oh. Oh. Ah. Why does this have to happen to us? I'm so sorry, ma'am. Wait, did I search your bookshelf? Sakaki family photo albums. Remove practical books, healthy habits, healthy life. Worry-free living. The secrets of happily married couples. Self-help and improvement. Potential child-raising philosophies. Lots of kids. Fundamentals of cooking. Nothing in here. Oh, that's... Oh, dress. I'm blind. Okay. I think we've done all the moseying we could do for today. But why not? Anyone else hanging around? Okay, fine. Let's go to bed. Time to go to sleep. Move over. Mr. Inaba, after another busy day tomorrow, so stop joking around and get some sleep. No, I'm scared. I don't want to sleep alone. Alright, fine. Bedtime. Go to sleep. I should get some sleep. What's gonna happen overnight? Oh. Those are some strong winds. Looks like we've got a terrible snowstorm coming. There's no way we're going to be able to get outside today. Excuse me! Whoa, Mr. Inaba, are you up already? Ah, yes I am. I'm sorry to have made you come all this way, alright. Don't worry about it. As long as you're up and awake, I'm happy. On an unrelated note, the snow seems to be falling awfully heavily today, doesn't it? Yeah, I wonder if Mr. Snowman got destroyed in the snowstorm. If so, just create a new one. Maybe I will. And will you join me this time, Miss Inaba? Huh? Sure. I look forward to it. Oh, Nina! Hey, Mr. Inaba, I see you're finally awake. Seriously, I thought you were just going to hibernate for the season, so I was ready to crawl back into bed to get an extra day or two of sleep. Arimura, you... What is it? Forget about it. I was having a moment here. Okay, if you say so. Anyway, let's head to the dining room together with Aoi. That sounds great. Mr. Inaba, good morning to you. Good morning, Dr. Harima. Have you already finished Miss Sakaki's checkup? Yes, I have. It's one deep sigh. Are you doing all right, Inspector? Just that the snowstorm seems to be causing interference with the cell phone signals as well as knocking out the landline. So I can't request any assistance or backup. It's turning out to be quite the snowstorm then, isn't it? I don't think any one of us will be leaving the mansion anytime soon. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Asusa. Really enjoyed our game of cards last night. Yeah, even though the three of us ended up falling asleep in Sakura's bedroom. Oh, you fell asleep where? Should I have invited you as well, Mr. Inaba? No, that is not what I was getting at. What, you were playing cards with Sakura? Besides, it's not like you'll ever join us in any card games, especially when you terribly suck at them. Oh, that's unexpected. Something more important here. Ow, that hurts. I'm sorry. I had tons of fun. It was the first time I got to stay up past my bedtime. I feel a bit guilty doing that. It's okay to stay up late every now and then, alright? You don't need to feel guilty about doing a silly thing like that. I'll try. Oh yeah, I nearly forgot what I came here for. Has anyone seen Natsume anywhere? Mr. Natsume? No, I haven't seen him. Well, that's because he still hasn't come to the dining room. I've searched everywhere on the first floor for him, but I haven't seen him anywhere. Oh, hey, did you wake up your older brother this morning? I tried to. The door in his bedroom was locked, and when I knocked on the door, I got no answer. I assumed he had already gone down to the dining room with everyone before breakfast. That's strange. Natsume may be many things, but unpunctual isn't one of them. I'm starting to have a bad feeling about all this. I know that your intuition is always right, dear. Shut up. This time I really hope I'm in the wrong here. We should check on this. Animura, stick with Azusa and Aoi here. Of course. Dr. Harima, Inspector Harima, let's go. Okay, very well. Checking on Natsume. Natsume should be here in the dining room by this time. And what happened to Mr. Natsume? Looks like Natsume still hasn't woke up yet. Can I talk to you guys? Did I already tell you how much I hate being kept waiting? Sakura? Wonder if something happened to Natsume. Nadeshiko? I sincerely apologize for the trouble that my Natsume is causing. So back. Natsume is always up at this time. Fiancé? Yuki? What's going on with Natsume? I haven't seen him at all since this morning. Since this morning? Oh, we don't get a Kyoko portrait? We don't get a Kyoko portrait. Dang. Okay. Upstairs we get. What? Oh, good morning, everyone. Something the matter? It's just that Mr. Natsume hasn't come out of his room yet. Ma'am? So the three of us went to check to see if he's doing all right. And what happened? There wasn't any response from the door, sir. Is there a spare key you could use? In the interest of security, each person under this household only has one key to their respective room. That means that the only one who could unlock Mr. Natsume's room is Mr. Natsume himself. Maybe we should break the door down. Eh? Isn't that a bit much? We have enough cause for concern at this point. The situation may be urgent. I believe it is best we don't delay. Oh, come. Are you fucking kidding me? I believe it is best we don't delay. I wholly agree with Mr. Inaba. Our top priority is Mr. Natsume's safety right now. Mr. Ishihara, what should we do? We don't have much choice in the matter. If I recall, there should be an electric chainsaw in the courtyard. Could you go and fetch it, Mr. Kurita? Will do. Electric chainsaw? The chainsaw! Sorry for taking so long. It's only take a moment. Chainsaw! Oh my lord! We're too late. What? Well, damn. Mr. Natsume! Everyone, stay back. Dear, please check Mr. Natsume's vitals. Right away. As we feared, he's gone. It can't be. No. No. Must ask everyone to please leave the premises. Observing the crime scene takes priority above all else right now. Well, shit. What was that scream just now? Hey, please don't tell me it's true. My brother, Natsume, is he? I regret to inform you that Mr. Natsume has died. I'm sorry this happened. No, this can't be real. Why? Why Natsume? No, this can't be. My Natsume, he wouldn't die. He just wouldn't. No, you have to be lying. Why would you say such an awful thing? There's a fucking limit to how far you can take a joke. I'm very sorry for your loss, ma'am. Tell me who did this. Tell me who killed my Natsume. I'll fucking kill them. Damn. Please, calm yourself, Miss Shimizu. Could you please let go of her? Okay. I'm going to my room. Alone. Are you alright, darling? I'm alright, thank you. Mrs. Sakaki, how are you faring? Yes, I'm doing okay. Don't worry. She doesn't look okay in the slightest. I agree, Mr. Inaba. Miss Sakaki, you need to rest in your room. Miss Sasimoto, could you please escort her there for me? I also recommend giving her a cup of some warm milk while you're at it. Oh, certainly. Will you not be joining us, Dr. Hyman? I'll be right there after I finish with what's required of me here. Understood, sir. Madam, please, this way, please. Thank you. Jesus. Dr. Harima, when you said what's required of me, you meant... Yeah, I have to perform a post-mortem examination of the victim. Fortunately, due to this severe snowstorm, we can't really rely on a police autopsy at the moment. We're counting on you, then, Doctor. You can leave it to me. And I'll be assisting as well. Without any backup, I'll need to do all I can within my power as a member of the police force. Arimura, I need you to keep an eye on things while the three of us investigate the crime scene. Make sure that no one does anything suspicious while we are away. You got it, sir. If you notice anyone doing anything fishy, I'll let you know straight away. I'm depending on you. Showtime. My body's completely wrapped up inside this raincoat. I'll have to undo this knot and open it first if we want to get in anywhere with the examination. You're right, so let's open it up. I'm getting to it, dear. This is strange. This raincoat is inside out somehow. Stab wounds. Absolutely horrid. Shall we begin the investigation? Let's do this. On it! Hello. Nothing seems out of place here. Books. Oh, blood. So the blood flew all the way over here. It's already dried, so this isn't likely to ever come off. Joe's dipped housekeeping. Whoa, something feels very out of place here. Something for us to find here. Okay. Oh, that's done, I guess. Her blood splatters all over the carpet. However, I don't see any traces of blood on the floor. Did the killer wipe them up? Dr. Harima, what have you found out? Jeez, Detective Inaba, I've just only been doing this investigation for like 2 minutes. I can estimate Mr. Natsume's time of death to be around 2:10 a.m. early today. His throat had been slit and he was subsequently stabbed 5 times in the chest. That explains the blood on the carpet. Yes, I can only imagine how much resentment the assailant had for Mr. Natsume to stab him repeatedly. Impossible to tell which blow was the last. No matter the resentment, this was overkill. This was personal for the killer. You're definitely right about that. Yoko? Big question on my mind is why was Mr. Natsume wearing a raincoat and why is it inside out? Not to mention there doesn't appear to be any blood on the outside of the raincoat. Only covered in blood on the inside. The killer wore it? Yeah, normally from stab wounds like these, you'd expect to see a lot of blood on the outside as well. Possibly even more so than the inside. So you're thinking that the killer turned Mr. Natsume's raincoat inside out after the murder? That's what it looks like to me. I don't see any stab wounds on the front of the raincoat at all. So what's going on here? That's my theory. The killer wore it. Simple, the victim wasn't wearing a raincoat and the killer forced him into it post-mortem. I believe that this is the most realistic conclusion. The more difficult question is the purpose of turning the raincoat inside out. Beats me. I found this shoved inside one of the pockets. Gloves. A pair of bloody gloves. I'd say it's likely the killer was wearing them at the time. What if these belong to anyone here? I'll see what I can glean from asking around later. Gloves get. Knife. This kitchen knife has to be the murder weapon. Most likely one of the cutlery. However, for the killer to simply leave it behind like this, are they that cocky that we'll be able to link them to it? There are no signs that the window was opened. Even if the killer were to theoretically go outside, there's no chance of them getting anywhere out in that huge snowstorm. With that, I think that does it for our preliminary investigation. I'm going to check on Mrs. Sakaki. I'll go back to continue my duty to watch over Miss Sakura. Now that another murder has occurred, she's in more danger than ever. Understood. And I will carry out the rest of the investigation on my own. Oh, Azusa. Are you done with investigating the crime scene? Yes. My next step is to interview everyone. Ah, I see. Is there anything you need to ask me since I'm already here? Okay, let's start with this. Do you recognize these gloves? These gloves? They look like they probably belong to Mr. Kurita, the gardener. I see. By the way, Azusa, you were playing card games last night, correct? Huh? Yeah, I did. Aoi, Nina, and myself went to Sakura's bedroom, and the 4 of us must have played cards until a little after midnight. Even Mrs. Kyoko started to get a tad upset by us not going to sleep, so we all ended up falling asleep in my older sister's bedroom. And all of you stayed there until morning. Yeah, That's exactly what happened. So including Inspector Harem, the 5 of you all have alibis then. Makes you wonder why my older brother was the one to be killed, doesn't it? What do you mean by that? What I mean is, the person who killed my dad has to be the same person who killed Natsume, right? But the will went to Sakura. I understand that they killed my dad just that they can make sure they'll be the only person to obtain the inheritance. The new heir is Sakura, not Natsume. Why did the killer target him? Wouldn't it make more sense to kill Sakura next? She was surrounded, and Natsume is an asshole. I can't rule out the possibility that the killer simply held a grudge against both victims. Regardless of how you look at it, there's no way for anyone outside this mansion to commit the crime. It has to be someone from within these walls. Why do you think that? Well, I wouldn't think that, Mr. Investigator. I, too, have done my own observations on everything in secret. The day before yesterday, there was a blanket of snow outside, so anyone, killer or otherwise, would have left a trail of footprints in the snow, right? Even with it snowing these past 3 days, I'm keeping a close eye on the surrounding premises. I haven't seen anything remotely like footprints. In short, if this was an outside job, the killer would have fled outside soon after killing my dad, and I'd be quick to notice their tracks. Since there are no footprints and with a severe snowstorm outside, there's only one possibility left. Someone in this house killed my dad and older brother. Impressive. You have all the makings of a detective, Azusa. As an investigator who had full access to the crime scenes, you could easily check the windows and deduce whether the killer was a resident or an outsider. I already have, you little shit. And all poor me can do is to look outside, look at things from an outside angle, especially considering I'm barred from the crime scenes. You're looking a little too smug. So naturally you already knew this, didn't you, Mr. Investigator? That's right. That's why I thought that this killing was for the inheritance. But now I might have to reevaluate my initial deduction. Could I be off the mark? Just so you know, everyone here has at least some sort of beef with my dad and older brother. Is that so? Yeah, and I'm no exception to that rule either. I couldn't stand Natsume. He was such a jerk. I wished my dad would drop dead. I hated him so much, I wanted to kill him. Oh, wow. That's a hell of a thing to admit. Well, that's enough out of me. You have other people to interview. I'll continue with my own investigation in the meantime. Sure. See you later and good luck, Mr. Great Investigator. Huh. Ooh. Hey, Mr. Inaba, are you done looking at the crime scene? For now, at least. Awesome! Kept watch on everyone as best as I could. No one was behaving strangely. I see. By the way, Miss Shimizu wants to have a word with you. I mean, she really wants to have a word with you because she was making quite a scene about it earlier. Shimizu, isn't she Natsume's fiancée? Wait, why would she make a fuss about seeing me? Whatever it is, Miss Shimizu should still be in her guest room if I'm not mistaken. Maybe you should go talk to her later? There are still things I have yet to discover in regards to both Mr. Sakaki's and Natsume's deaths. So I'll be sure to speak with Shimizu right after I interview everyone. Let's not forget the matter of Miss Sakura's cup being poisoned. I still haven't figured out who did that. Do you think all 3 crimes are committed by the same person, Mr. Inaba? Don't worry. I'm already on top of it. Great. Now let's tackle those mysteries. Map time. Arimura is back. Alright, wow. That was a lot to unpack. Well, we already talked to you. You're looking rather smug. A little after midnight, we all fell asleep. Everyone wanted him dead. You were rubbing me the wrong way, buddy. There you are. Mr. Ishihara, could you tell me where you were and what you were doing last night? Last night I was working until very late in my own quarters. Since the master's passing, there has been a significant amount of duties piling up, sir. How late were you awake till? Remember, it was around 2:30 a.m. Also, Sasamoto stopped by my quarters earlier, around 2 a.m. Miss Sasamoto, huh? Yes, sir. She needs some advice on work-related matters. Even though it was past midnight? This is far from the first time this has happened, ma'am. I even told her myself to never hesitate to ask me for consultation if and when she needs it. So that's how it is. However, a young lady meeting with a man in the dead of night is a bit improper. I made sure to only speak with her in the hallway and not inside my quarters. I told Sasamoto to hurry off to sleep after we finished talking. And then I went to bed myself. May I ask you a question, Mr. Ishihara? Did the two victims ever cause trouble for you? No, sir. I haven't had any sort of trouble within this household in the past 9 years I've served here. I'm a proud butler who exists to serve the Sakaki family. It would be uncouth of me to cause any hindrances or inconveniences to my responsibilities. I see. One last question I need to ask. Do you know if the laundry has been done for the day? The laundry, sir? I apologize, but the laundry is Sasamoto's primary responsibility. However, I don't think it's been done yet today. Any clothes in the washer-dryer combo would still be unwashed. Could I ask of you not run the washing machine today? Huh? Certainly. Sir? Thank you. We must be going. Of course. Ah, clever. Killer had to have had plenty clothes. Although I still believe the killer was wearing the raincoat. Okay, Mr. Inaba, why did you ask Mr. Ishihara to not run the washing machine so suddenly? The killer had slashed Natsume's throat and stabbed him multiple times in the chest, with the blood splatters that couldn't reach the bookshelf. It stands to reason that the killer would be covered in Natsume's blood as well. Oh, so that's why he requested for him to not wash the laundry. Precisely. If the killer's clothes had blood on them, they'd likely rush to have them thrown in the wash. Huh. I don't know about you, but if I was the killer and ended up with blood on my clothes, I'd just throw them into a fire and burn them to a crisp. I too think there are other ways the killer could have dealt with this situation. He could have hid their clothes in the forest, for example. But Mr. Eagle-Eyed Azusa would have noticed. There's so much ground we have to cover, and we don't have much time left. We might need to enlist Inspector Harima's help with our search for the bloody clothes. Most definitely. Since the washer-dryer combo is next on our to-do list, and we have a huge family here, I'm sure there's loads of laundry for us to shovel through. Indeed. The washer-dryer combo should be in the kitchen. Ooh, okay. I mean, I guess we'll go there next. Washer dryer combo. Whoa, look at all that laundry. That's an understatement. Oh, wait, Mr. Inaba, what do you think you're doing? What am I doing? What does it look like I'm doing? Looking for any signs of blood. Any signs of the bloody clothing. No, that's not what I mean. There's not a woman in this household, don't you get it? I think the women here would be a bit uncomfortable, knowing that you might see their unmentionables. Oh, a choice. Fuck it, let's search. You're overreacting, Harimura. We're just doing our job. We should leave no stone unturned. Oh, doesn't look like there's any blood on any of this clothing. Oh no, 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 no. I really hope no one misunderstands this. Oh, hello. Hey, what are you two doing? Miss Akane. I'm searching through the laundry for any clues. What kind of clue exactly? Like my bra size, you pervert? Oh. Get the hell out, you freak. You sicken me. We're so sorry, really. Come on, let's do what the lady says, Mr. Inaba. Yeah. Wow. See, didn't I tell you this would happen? But no, Arimura doesn't know what she's talking about. You're an idiot, Mr. Inaba. Silence you. It's all part of the investigation. So getting slapped for misunderstanding is part of the job, too? Sheesh, Mr. Inaba. If it had to be done, why didn't you have me to do it? Why didn't you suggest that earlier? I wonder. Oh. Ah, shit. I'm bad. Wanted to. What's on to that? Ah, good point. Arimura, would you mind searching the laundry instead? Yeah, I don't mind at all. Anything? Nada. Well, it was worth a shot. Okay. No misunderstanding. Alright. Well, let's go back to the sunroom then. Mr. Kurita. Could you tell us where you were and what you were doing last night? Last night? I see thrift myself off to sleep around midnight. Did you notice anything unusual or out of the ordinary at the time? No, not really, sir. Also, do you recognize these gloves? Those are my gloves. Why do you? These were found in the pocket of the victim's raincoat. Or should I say your raincoat? What? No, you gotta be mistaken. I'd never even think of killing Master Natsume. Where do you normally keep these items? I keep them in that box right over there. Is it locked? No, sir. I never felt I had to. Anyone could have gotten access to them. Please, sir, I would never hurt a fly, much less a Venus flytrap. You have to believe me that I didn't kill Master Natsume. I haven't determined that you are the killer yet. You don't have to protest your innocence. If you are truly not the killer, the evidence will point us in the right direction. But until then, everyone under this roof is the suspect, including me. Inaba's the killer! Flashback, the sequel to the original Inaba's the killer ending. Yeah, of course, sir. I totally understand. May I ask you a question, Mr. Kurita? Did the two victims ever cause trouble for you? You mean Master Rindo and Master Natsume? No, I had no problems with them at all. What I see, I personally don't think they interact much with us housekeepers. And again, I pretty much spend all my time tending the garden in the sunroom. I don't really see them much, honestly. I see. Thank you for your time. I really can't picture Mr. Kurita being the serial killer. It is not a good trait to easily dismiss someone due to that line of thought, Arimura. I have to admit that I, too, am not entirely convinced that Kurita is the killer myself. The killer really could care less about putting away Mr. Kurita's stuff, wouldn't you say? Do you mean, couldn't care less? But I'm concerned, Mr. Inaba. I should care less. We're wasting our time. Oh, Nina. Okay, well, first floor. Not bad. Second floor. Oh, last night, were you playing card games with Azusa, Sakura, and Arimura? In Sakura's room. Yes, I was. It was very fun, even though I stayed up past my bedtime. Did you notice anything unusual or out of the ordinary at the time? Anything unusual? Oh, not really, Mr. Inaba. I see. May I ask you a question now? What do you think of your older brother and your father? Natsume and my father? I love my big brother. He always found time to play with me. He did? I must say I'm surprised. As for my father, Huh? Are you okay, Aoi? If you had a problem with your father, it's okay to tell us. We won't judge you. You can tell us, Aoi. Okay. Back then, my father was actually really scary and became violent toward... Oh, no. Oh my god! My father would always scream at me and hit me. I thought he did something wrong. He wasn't a good kid. Oh, no. I was so scared. There's no one I could turn to. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. You are a good kid. You're the best kid, Aoi. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Aoi. When was this happening? It was when I was 6 years old. So 4 years ago. It's child abuse. That's horrible. Has this sort of abuse happened recently as well? Not anymore. After about 10 days of being screamed at every day by my father, Azusa noticed and came by to protect me. My big brother saved me. Azusa? He kept apologizing for not noticing it sooner, and he told me that they would put a stop to it. Ever since that day, my father no longer screams and yells at me. Is that so? Even though Azusa tries to hide it, I know the truth. He's taken my punishment in my place. So now instead your older brother gets yelled at every day by your father? Yeah, and Azusa never said a word of it to anyone. Wow. He never told anyone. Very brave for telling us this, Aoi. Thank you. You're welcome. Let's make a snowman together once this case is solved. And Azusa can join us too. Ah, I would love that! I can't believe that Aoi and Azusa had been abused. I didn't foresee that at all. Me neither. Okay. Didn't foresee that at all. Come to think of it, during the time when Sasimoto spilled water all over Azusa and I, when she grabbed Azusa's arm, he had quite the violent out. Oh, that explains it. Ah, could it be that Azusa didn't want even the slightest chance of anyone discovering the signs of abuse caused by his father? She offered to undress him. That would reveal whatever bruises or scars were still there. Damn, son, my boy. Brave boy. I'm sorry for accusing you of murder. Even if you did commit these murders, they are proving more and more justified by the second. It's very likely. However, I doubt he'd be willing to open up to us, even if we directly confronted him with the truth. I think it'd just make him more guarded. Yeah, you're right. It wouldn't do us any good to destroy Azusa's trust in us. Let's pretend that we don't know anything for now. That's the best course of action for now. Damn. Hello. Oh, Miss Akane, could you tell us where you were and what you were doing last night? What? You don't know what I was doing last night? I was sleeping. Duh. What time did you fall asleep? I went to bed around 9 p.m. That's awfully early. What? Can't a girl get herself some beauty sleep? No, but of course you can, man. Let me ask you a question, Miss Akane. Have the two victims ever caused trouble for you? Is water wet? Not really. Dad didn't allow much discussion of me rising up in the family business. He wasn't interested in my desire of advancing further in my career. Not so many since I came back. We did exchange some words here and there, but not enough to be called a fight. Just normal friendly banter. Though to be honest, I don't think Natsume cared enough about me to even bother. I see. Just know this. I don't have it in me to kill anyone. That I promise. There. I've given you all you need to hear, right? Now, would you mind getting out? Yeah. Thank you for your time. Right. Alibi confirmed. Can we talk to Ishihara again? No, I guess he's just really shiny. Sasimoto. Miss Sasimoto, could you tell me where you were and what you were doing last night? Oh, what was I doing last night? I had a ton of duties I had to finish up last night. I was up really late doing them, sir. I can tell. Those bags under your eyes tell me you've been working way too hard. Yeah, you're correct, ma'am. I'm good at not falling asleep. How late were you awake till? I was awake and working till about 3 o'clock a.m., sir. Did anything happen during that time? Oh, I actually did visit Mr. Ishihara's bedroom right around 2 a.m. Did you now? Yes, sir. There was something I wanted to ask of him. Because like me, Mr. Ishihara usually works deep into the night. Oh, but I never actually entered his bedroom, you know? Goodness gracious, I don't mean to suggest Mr. Ishihara and I, we don't have that kind of relationship, sir. When you say that kind of relationship, what kind of relationship are you trying to suggest? Oh, well, ma'am, I meant to say that, Miss Sasimoto was trying to say she's the kind of lady who would sneak into men's bedrooms in the middle of the night. Ah, so that's what she... what? They were gonna kill the poor girl. I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that, ma'am. I honestly don't know why I asked a dumb question to begin with. I'm so sorry. No, it's entirely my fault, ma'am. That came out all wrong. It sounded like I was... Oh, goodness gracious me, I should have explained myself better. Now, what ended up happening when you visited Mr. Ishihara's room? After I knocked for a while, Mr. Ishihara came out and we spoke about our duties for a bit. And we went back to our respective quarters. Did you notice anything unusual out of the ordinary at the time? No, sir. Things were as they always were. Business as usual. But I did get scolded with Mr. Ishihara for intruding on his sleep. Well, I'm sure part of it was also the implications of a young woman, such as yourself, coming to visit a man's room in the dead of the night. You can imagine that if someone were to witness that without context, it would invite them to perceive it the wrong way. Yeah, I will be more careful and considerate of that in the future, sir. So when I went back to my quarters, I kept working for a while longer and took my sleeping pills before falling asleep. Well, if that is all you really have to say to me, then I thank you for your time. But I already told you everything, sir. Yes, you did. I'd like you to explain it to me once more to refresh my memory. I want to know what really happened on that night 3 days ago. You still can keep telling me you were doing absolutely nothing in particular. I swear, sir. I absolutely swear that nothing in particular happened, sir. You know, I almost forgot to ask you something. How was that little tryst with Mr. Tsubaki yesterday afternoon? You both looked quite cozy together. What? When did you...